time the
Testing.
cameras were running for like 5 minutes and shit.
While we're jerking off. Figuring shit out. Testing.
We could do that on the once we sit in.
Let's start recording. Oh, thank you. Yes, we need that for sure.
Yeah, I'm not drinking. I had a beer at work though. I had a stressful day.
You had a beer at work.
Yeah, it was happy hour at work, and I just grabbed one.
Man, that's fucking great, dude. You have happy hour. I imagine a lot of people don't abuse it though, right?
No, but it's a good warm up class before everyone goes out on a Thursday. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's why I can't work a regular job anymore.
Because you go out on Thursdays all the time. Or you like
no, because I'd be getting fucked up like during my shift. You know, I'd probably go like on break and go hit a bar or something.
Like a construction worker?
Yeah, dude. That's exactly what I would... Yeah, everything that I'm suited to do...
That was like kind of... It wasn't that kind of racist thing to say? Not racist thing to say, but like almost like a jabby fucking comment.
No, because I already know what I would have to do to survive.
Yeah.
And I don't think... I think I would probably have to do some kind of manual-ish labor. I don't think I could get away with sitting in a computer.
I'm not saying because you're Mexican. I'm saying because like drinking.
Me neither, you cocksucker.
Okay.
Fucking
I just want to make sure we're on the same page. I want to
make sure you're not being racist against yourself.
That liberal cuck, you know. But anyway, listen. I'm saying when I said that, like, isn't that like a jab at construction workers saying they're always getting drunk at lunch?
No, because I know for a fact
true, right?
Mexican construction workers do.
Like
they do get.
I used to work in a restaurant, and I remember they were building the restaurant next door, and the guys would come in for lunch and just get fucking hammered, right? And I used to work at a restaurant that was right next to a fucking wood supply place, like a big lumber yard, right? Lumber yard. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, let me speak English for a change. And they would come in for lunch and get fucking hammered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And in the city a couple years ago, they had a problem with guys getting hammered on the job.
Oh, that makes sense. See, I guess now that you're saying that, I guess it's just a construction worker thing.
Just getting slammed.
Yeah. Because so I do when I used to work at security job.
Yeah.
I used to work at this construction yard. Right. This is when I first got out of the army. I didn't know how to do anything. So they would just have me there, and I had the graveyard shift, dude, like from 11 to 7 or something stupid like that. And I remember when I would be walking around the construction site, every once in a while, I would go into a room and just accidentally kick a couple of cans of Bud Light and just hear king. I was like, what the fuck? People drink here?
Yeah.
And then I just started seeing it more often, and I was like, oh, this is like a thing they do. Yeah. And then I would see my uncles and my dad, like if they were working on a project, they like take a break, just have a couple of beers. I was like, oh, this is
I used to always just rationalize it as that they start so early that when they do take lunch, it's almost like work's over for a lot of them anyway. You know what I mean? Like the day's over.
When they take a lunch?
Yeah, like so they take lunch at lunchtime.
Yeah.
But they start work at like 6 a.m. You know what I mean? Because they're construction workers. They get work early. So that means they only have 2 hours work. Like they probably get out at 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock anyway. So they take lunch and just get hammered. You know what I mean?
I don't know, dude. Some of those dudes get worked like fucking animals, you know?
Yeah, they go back on the site, get that overtime.
Yeah. I don't know about them. See, and I can't even attest for that because when I was, at least in that site, because I got off at 7. Dude, the construction workers actually woke me up a couple of times. Yeah. I would just be asleep in my car, and then I just hear like a knocking on the window, and I'm like, oh, shit, well, it's time to go.
Dude, I was a security guard once. I was like twice. Like one at a big campus in Franklin Lakes. It was like the old IBM campus. Mm-hmm. And I worked the 1,500 to like 2,300 hour shift. Right, so perfect. I was right out. I just graduated that January from junior college.
Did you say 15 to 2,300?
Yeah.
All right.
11. It was 11 to 3 to 11.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Right. That was the schedule.
I just thought it was an odd choice to just
say it like that.
Just say it like that.
But that's how they told it. That's what the job was. Like back in my mind, I'm going like, this is the world we live in. At what time did this happen? At what time did you know what I mean? We wrote military time.
Oh,
so that was
that's
the shit,
weird.
and that was the shit. Well, it's like it's like policing, right? But security guarding.
I mean, I can't. I'm almost positive that we probably used that too, but I don't even
All
remember.
right, so all right,
dude.
I'll say 3 to 11. I work 3 to 11. Does that make you? For the civilians?
it kind of does. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of bothered me that you said.
Well, why? Why did it bother you?
I don't know. It's like, look at this guy. Who the fuck does he think he is?
What do you mean? I know who I fucking think I am. I'm the guy who remembers working the 1,500 to 2,300 hour shift.
Exactly.
Because that's how you had to. I worked behind the desk, right, and I ran the log. I just did a log all night.
Oh.
Right? I didn't have to drive around, so I get there at 3. People are leaving work. I say goodbye to people, and some people come in. But after that, it's pretty much just lights out. And I used to sit behind a desk and read 3 to 11. But I wouldn't sleep.
That's not bad, dude. That's actually nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't sleep on the job.
Yeah, dude. I got stuck in a weird, like, one of my friends got a security job, but it was like doing IDs and stuff, and like with chips and shit, and like he had to do computer stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm just that dumb, but I didn't even think that there's like an opportunity like that. I just went to the first fucking security guard company, and I bet you anything they saw my resume, and then when my body walked in, they were like, "That's not the guy. There's no way this fucking scrawny dude did all this fucking bullshit."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
What did your resume say?
They didn't even let me have a gun. Yeah, dude. I walked around with a fucking flashlight, and so yeah, people stole copper from the site.
Yeah. Did the other security guards have guns? Or were you the only one?
No,
You didn't work-
other ones did, but you have to work with them for a while,
Yeah.
and then you got to
Even though you just came out of the army?
Yeah, dude. They got all that was one of my surprises. That's when I first understood. Okay, none of the things you did really truly matter anymore.
That's how you took it? Like,
Yeah,
they don't
yeah.
even give a fuck?
Yeah, because I was like, that's interesting. I'm pretty sure I was putting explosives on people's doors and blowing them open in the middle of the night, and just came in just armed to the fucking teeth.
Yeah.
But
For Uncle Sam.
yeah, apparently I can't even have a knife on me right now.
Well, there's copper. Maybe it was a setup. You know?
Oh, a setup.
Like,
Nah,
you know,
stupid.
maybe it's the setup in that, like, hey, we'll put the guy. This is when you hit the joint. You hit the joint when the guy who sleeps on the job and doesn't have a gun is working.
Only when this dirtbag is
Yeah.
on shift
Hey, he used to be in the
is it
army.
safe to steal.
He's probably gonna be drinking.
Yeah, they probably cased me a couple of times. They're like, this
Yeah.
dude is not gonna do anything.
Yeah. Plus, we looked at his resume. I don't believe him.
Infantry my
Yeah,
ass.
yeah.
Now without shoulders, you're not.
Dude, you remember when you told me you were in the army? I was like, what the fuck?
I don't even remember.
We were at the.
I mean, I throw it at every person that I meet within the first 5 minutes.
No.
No.
You don't.
No, I know.
You don't.
No, but that'd
You
be
throw
hilarious.
Texas in people's fucking face.
That's
within the
true.
first fucking 10
That's crazy.
seconds.
I don't even bring up my like service, but
No, it's like
I'll let you know I'm
Texas,
from fucking
motherfucker.
Texas. This is a fucking idiot,
Like-
dude. That would be funny if I was always trying to shoehorn like being in the army. I think that's always hilarious. People that always do that. People that do that. No, I shouldn't say that, but I was gonna say people that do that almost always didn't do shit in the army, but that's not true.
Yeah.
There's some people who probably talk a lot of shit because they just did a lot of shit.
What do you think? When you think about this, right? You were in the army and you were an infantry soldier,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna say that's only 15% of the army. What you did is only a very small part of what the army does in comparison, manpower wise.
Yeah, it's like
You're the tip of the sword. That's really what you are.
I was just about to say, a spear is only a spear for this long.
Yeah, but the rest.
The
of that
rest is
shit
just a big stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the rest of the 85% of the army is just a big stick.
Yeah.
You know, without the spear, it's like you're gonna get eaten by some kind of animal.
No, but what do you think? What's your as a part of the spear? How do you look upon the stick? Because it's one
Incredibly important.
Yeah, it's still one unit. You know what I mean, right?
One of the things that I for a while after I got out, I got really big into reading about Alexander the Great.
Oh, jeez, here it comes.
And one of the things, and I didn't learn, because at first I just, it's warriors kicking ass, very just dumb, simple-minded. But it wasn't until I read, like deep into it, that part of the reason why they were so successful is because they did, like, innovations in, fighting. No, not just fighting. Logistics.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were some of the first people like to where they were saying it's so important to have a caravan and supply route.
Yeah.
And that should be just as important as having bad motherfuckers,
Yeah.
poking people from far away.
That's crazy because you're right, because that definitely extends. Like, I can see how innovative that is. If you're the only army on the peninsula doing that, you can kick a lot of ass. Right?
Yeah.
And you can keep people on the run.
At least in a more sophisticated way. I'm
Yeah.
sure everybody had their own way of doing that.
But
Logistics.
then you go 200 years or maybe 1,000 years into the future, and then you think about how like that is just like standard army procedure around the known world. You know
Sure.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And how that opens up new forms of attack, like cavalry attacks and shit like that. You know?
Oh yeah, dude. It's kind of sad. Like when I found out about, because cavalry's that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, riding
and
a
when
horse.
you're like when you're getting old and you're into history and shit,
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, the cavalry, and then you find out like in World War I, that was a big fucking stupid mistake.
That was
a
the
hard
worst
lesson.
place.
It was a hard lesson to learn, where
Dude.
like an entire like cavalry unit would just get
Dude,
mowed down.
But think about what you just said. You said in World War One, dude, they were doing that shit in World War Two. The light brigade of the Polish who ran against tanks of the Germans.
I don't remember that, but
Yeah, when Germany invaded Poland, the Poles fucking fought. They didn't just because they had horses. They were like, "Fuck it, we're going to meet these fuckers on the battlefield."
that's so stupid.
Yeah, they could have hid.
Because I think
anything.
even in the 1940s, I think there was definitely people going, that was fucking stupid. In World War One, they might have been like, oh, that sucks. What the fuck is happening?
But first of all, World War One was all trench warfare and innovation of aeronautics, really, for combat aeronautics really started taking off. Right?
Yeah. This and more later on the History Channel.
Dude, you started it.
I know.
I know.
I'll get.
I was like,
I'll
here
get
we go.
I'll get into
talk,
it,
You
man.
know, I like talking history.
I know, dude. I really do. It's fucking. It's pretty interesting, man.
Yeah, man.
But I don't know. I don't know how much fun you can make out of all that misery.
Oh, I don't know, but you can be awed by it. That's why I like it. It's just awe. It's like, what the fuck did these motherfuckers do? You know?
I guess to me, it's just like watching a movie, dude.
Yeah.
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 Did you
But
see
it's
the
real
Joker
life.
already, by the way?
No, I still haven't seen it.
You still haven't seen it? You should see it. I mean, as an incel, I think you would really love it.
Dude, I asked a coworker today if I show him the costume I wanted to wear for Halloween because I know this place is gonna have people. It's that creative bullshit. Millennials bringing the dogs to work environment, right?
Yeah.
That I know some people are gonna be dressed up, and I was like, I need something really simple and a bit of like who I really am, or like just my sense of humor, and let it be known. Like this is I'm
offensive, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I just wear the No Ma'am T-shirt to work.
Oh, dude, the Al Bundy, the Married with Children one.
Yeah, just wear that T-shirt to work, and then maybe get because remember when he takes over fucking the Jerry Springer show, and then he puts he keeps
No, I don't. That's fucking hilarious. I don't even remember that, dude. Oh, you know what? Because I was still kind of a kid.
Yeah,
but I liked it a lot. I was maybe 12.
Dude, what a great fucking
11.
show.
You were already like a full teenager,
Yeah,
so that shit
14.
must have been right up your alley.
Yeah, but I watched it from the get. I was like, Fox was brand new. It was a brand new station.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
When did it start? Like in 90?
Late 80s.
Late 80s, right?
First early 90s, I think. Yeah.
That's crazy. I remember the first time me and my parents, well, I guess our family, got Fox for the first time. We had been in the country, I don't know how long.
Yeah.
Maybe like a year. So it was 92.
So how far were you from the border? Were that like when you grew up?
Right on it. Oh, where I grew up?
Yeah.
About an hour
South Okay.
Yeah.
And then you get to America and you see Fox for the first time.
Yeah, but I'm always already
That's a crazy
year
boundary. Like, you know what I mean? Like now it's not about. Now there's no boundary there. Like anybody.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But for you, you were that close to it, and you had no idea this was going on until you got there, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, not even that. I had to learn how to speak English first, because there's no point in watching Fox if you don't know what the
you're in
fuck they're
South
saying.
Texas. How much English you need to learn, right?
You don't, but you do.
Yeah.
You don't need it to survive, but you do need it to live. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can survive speaking Spanish. My parents did it,
Yeah.
obviously. I mean, at
Your
some
parents
point,
don't speak any English?
they do now. They understand it, kind of, but they're not fluent at all because they never practiced it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They survived without having to speak English all the time. They can understand it, and they might be able to speak in broken English to you a little bit. They do it with my girlfriend all the time, but they could not have a job where the only way to thrive is to be able to communicate fluently with somebody. You know, not unless they really, you know, buckled their boots and fucking dove into it.
But you figured it out.
Yeah, it took me like a year. Yeah, it was crazy. I remember like the day where I just opened, like, no, the teacher said something, and then I reached for my books just like everybody else, and I was like, holy shit, I understood. We're doing math.
Did you think that in English or Spanish?
See, I don't even know that. I can't even remember that. But I do know that now I think in English.
Yeah.
Like, most of my life, I've always thought. In fact, I think I've thought in English since, like, maybe ever since that day, probably.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing, because thinking in a language is completely different than knowing it. You know?
Yeah.
Because you think you almost can think in a culture and a rhythm.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. When you start moving,
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
When you start moving the adverbs around, right, and the way you structure a sentence, right, it's different.
First of all,
You
I
wanna
didn't
go
say I
that
learned.
deep?
I
You wanna
didn't say
go
I
that
learned
deep?
all words. All right,
all right, but you know,
you gotta refresh me on adverbs.
action words like being, you know, driving.
I thought that's what a verb is.
Oh, that's
What-
right.
what- why is
an
it an
adverb?
adverb?
Like is, are,
Oh,
you know,
it's kind of like a
being.
a half verb.
it's a being. It's talking about the proper noun before it. So
Sure.
the proper noun comes and the adverb. In Spanish, I think the adverbs come before the noun.
I just sort of go by feeling, really.
All right. It's like salsa, baby. It's got to just taste good.
No, you know what's funny? Is I have terrible grammar.
Yeah, I know.
But I can write you a fucking nice line, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I can write you a nice line, but if you tell me, okay, what are the moving parts to this sentence? I'll be like, it sounds. I think it's supposed to sound like that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Mm.
How you learn? Yeah.
I think you're saying how stupid you are.
No, I thought it was an interesting way of, like, you know. But you did learn. You went to high school and learned English, right? You took English comp, right?
Yeah, dude. In fact, English was like where I actually the only subject that I excelled at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you understood grammar in terms of like commas, periods, and all that.
Oddly
Capital.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
But see,
But
here's the
but
thing.
the bones or the meat.
The thing is, I didn't know the rules. I just like, I feel like there should be a comma here, and I would just kind of go by a feeling of it.
Ooh.
I
The
don't-
force was strong with you from the beginning.
Dude, I'm trying to say I was a fucking prodigy.
I was gonna say you have like deep English blood in you somewhere. And it's
You know what?
spilling
I was
out.
kind of like a boxer
Uh-huh.
that never got the right kind of training. So I could impress people, but I could never make it to the top level. I would always get knocked out at the higher level.
How long did you box for?
Exactly 2 months. That's how long it took for somebody to catch me real
And
clean.
Where did you start? Did you start boxing in the army?
Mm-hmm.
And when you started, were you like, "Yeah, son, I'm gonna start boxing and start fucking people up"?
Oh yes, absolutely, dude. I thought, how did I not know I was a boxer all these years?
And you thought in your head like, I could be fucking making money doing this, or were
I'm not
just
gonna lie to
thinking-
you. I had some fantasies like where I was like, and then next thing you know, I'm boxing, and then I go through like the local. There's got to be some local circuit around here. That I guess I got to beat up on these kids real quick. But that was before one of those kids lit me up. So.
Oh, you were seeing right past them.
Oh yeah, dude. No, the first guy. I don't know how, but by the time it was over, everybody was telling me how great I did, and I had all this adrenaline pumping through me, and I was like, that was fucking exhilarating. Because I had already had sparring matches. But when sparring matches get out of hand, there's always somebody there to go, oh, yeah, take it easy, right? You're not supposed to go full force the whole time, even though that gets broken all the time. But to to have free reign finally and an actual. I mean, it's still we had the fucking the headgear and everything, but to actually go, this isn't your teammate. Not only is that not your teammate, but that kid's gonna try to knock your fucking head off.
Yeah.
So you have every permission to try to kill this dude in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So that felt good to actually just be able to just go full on out. But yeah, when you fucking feel it in your chin, man, your fucking your knees and ankles feel it too, and you're just like, whoa! I did not know that somebody could do that to me. That was kind of scary. That's how I knew that I was. Eventually, I figured out. Oh, that's the moment I should have realized that I was never gonna become a boxer, because it actually scared me that my legs wobbled because I got hit up here. You know,
Yeah.
I was like, how the fuck does that even happen?
You were in a box. You actually considered it like hard.
Oh yes, dude. But that's just
But this is in the army too, though, right?
yeah.
Is it that maybe you're just a little all jazzed up because you're in the army?
No, dude. It was the adrenaline from being in a
ring and punching?
in the ring and going full force with somebody.
Yeah, felt good.
Yeah, it feels fucking phenomenal, dude. In fact, it taught me that my first instinct is to be a coward.
Yeah.
But once you get hit in the face, it's almost like I think we all have that in us.
Yeah,
you
of
know,
course
I don't
we do.
think anybody. I mean, actually, to be honest with you, I think there are some exceptions. I think there's some people that if they get hit in the face, they're gonna go, whoa, what are we doing here? You know, remember Hans almost beat the shit out of this kid that
Outside
threw
the
a
grave?
burrito at him because he was smart eyeing him
on the subway.
No. Hans was leaving.
Mm-hmm.
At night to go I don't know where, and this kid just kept looking at him, right? And then Hans was like, why does that kid keep looking at me? So Hans goes, like, he looks at him, and as soon as he makes like dead eye contact with him, like to find out what the fuck is going on,
Yeah.
the kid goes, what? And then apparently Hans goes like, what? Like you're giving me dirty look. What do you mean what?
Yeah.
He said that kid fucking. I forget. He said something smart because
Hans
is mean
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's very smart.
That's
and
when
he
I
said
stopped you when he's like, "What do you mean what?" You know, like he probably said something. Crazy.
He said something to definitely let him know, like, what are you talking about? Let's
Yeah.
tell me more.
Yeah.
And so apparently the kid threw his burrito at him or whatever, and then like went at him, and then Hans popped him twice, and immediately the kid went, "Dude, what are you doing?" It's because that kid thought he was tough.
Yeah.
And I don't think he'd ever been like hit by somebody that knows how to hit.
Yeah, Hans Kim knows how to fucking fight.
Hans Kim knows how to fight. So he got popped
Yeah.
twice in the head, and he immediately realized, oh, this guy knows how to fight, and immediately turned into a bitch. I'm not saying I wouldn't have, but I would at least hit it a little bit better, you know?
Dude, I saw Hans Kim almost slam this kid to the ground outside the creek one summer. And like, it's only because he didn't want to slam him to the ground that he didn't slam him to the ground. You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean like he let him know I could slam you?
Him up and like placed him down on the ground. Like he
Sure.
just whipped him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he didn't.
Yeah,
And
dude.
then he got on top of the guy and he's like, "What's up?"
See, this is why I don't. I'll bitch out of a fight. I mean, I'll not bitch out of a fight, like in the sense of like if somebody hits me, I'm just gonna run away.
Yeah.
But I will try every avenue to like not get in a physical, because nowadays, dude, you just don't fucking know, man. That kid could be taking MMA classes.
This girl at work is taking fucking
and put your fucking consciousness on the moon, dude.
This girl I know at work is doing fucking ninjutsu. Is that what it is?
Ninjutsu.
I don't know what it is, man.
Jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
She's doing jiu-jitsu, and she got her ear drained the other day, and she showed me the bandages on her ear.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
She's probably getting the bug.
What's that?
Apparently you can get hooked into it. Like you can get hooked into like stand up or any other thing.
Oh, she's getting into the MMA.
Yeah. I mean, she made it known to you, right? She wanted to let you know about it, or did you ask her?
I asked her.
You're a fucking creep,
dude. I talked to her.
What's wrong with your ear, bitch?
No. I was talking to her. I'm like, hey, how's the jiu-jitsu going? Are you like, I'd probably put some like, flirty, jokey question, you know what I mean, about her.
Creepy,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
straight up, yeah. I'm just like, hey, check it out. because I'm a creep.
But she offered it.
Yeah,
The information
it was
about.
my hair's down. I didn't know it was there. She showed me.
Oh,
She's like,
okay.
"Hey,
I guess you initiated it though.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, is she pretty good looking gal?
She's a good looking girl. There's a lot of good looking girls working there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When are you gonna? I feel like your dad. When are you gonna bring one of these nice girls home
Dude,
so I
you
can
wanna
meet
talk
her?
About, we want to talk about some crazy shit. So I'm at work today, and it's a shitty day, right?
Mhm.
And so turning 40 hit hard, right?
Oh no!
Right. So.
Oh my god! I got a brace, man.
So.
Because I'm sure that's gonna happen to me. I already feel it at 35, going like, oh no, this is like a real age. This is the first time I felt physical changes.
Not, dude. I'm talking emotion though. Like emotionally hit hard.
Yeah, go ahead, master.
So-
You know about it. What is it?
So I'm bored at work, and it's a shitty day because like bullshit's going on that has nothing to do with me, but everyone's like in a pissy mood about it, right? And they're venting almost.
Yeah.
Right?
To you?
Yeah, because there's who else they're gonna tell, right? I'm the only person they can talk to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on Facebook because I'm bored and I'm undisciplined. And I'm getting tricked. People are fucking like testing me, like and I don't give a fuck. You know that, right? I've walked to people's desks and be like, yo, stop right there, Patrick. Don't go any further and get into it with this person.
Oh my god! I thought you were gonna say that you said that to somebody.
No,
stop.
No, I've been like, yo, you know what, motherfucker? Like, you can't just walk. I don't like people walk away like they're angry at a Starbucks from me. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's how people walk out. That's how people walk away from
no.
me. And I'm like, what are you, a fucking child? In my head, this is an office. I'm a professional. We're professionals here.
Yeah,
Grow
yeah.
the fuck up, okay? You little fucking twat. I'm sorry. Why did I say it like that?
Because now you're venting to me about them venting to you.
Anyway, so then I'm on Facebook, right? And I'm not really on it. I have like 22 friends, and I don't even have an avatar of myself. And
I know, that's so creepy,
and my
dude. You gotta get more
background-
friends, dude.
And my background says "Run silent, run deep," right? Because I hate.
I'm
Facebook.
sorry, what, sir?
It says "Run silent, run deep." The movie.
I can totally see a prosecutor
Fuck
telling
'em.
that to a jury.
That's my way-
that's what you had.
That's my way of saying, "Hey, Facebook, I'm keeping my mouth shut and I'm keeping away from you."
Wait, that's what it means?
to me. I'm not trying to broadcast my data, my relationship.
Run what?
Run silent, run
run-
deep. It's a movie about fucking submarines in the South Pacific. Submarine.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's
American movie?
Yeah. I'll show it to you later. Anyway. So I'm on Facebook and I'm just scrolling down and I'm seeing the same things I always see. I'm seeing some random commercial for some clothing. I'm seeing fucking Jimmy Peoples' mic being live streamed, or his podcast before being live streamed on Facebook.
Jimmy who?
Jimmy Peoples. He runs a mic at Otto's
Oh.
Shrunken Head in East Village.
Oh, okay.
Right? He does it whatever. And fucking
And
and
then
then I'm scrolling down and then I'm seeing people you may know, the suggestions, right? And I keep seeing this couple, right? And it's like this kid and this kid, Joey something. I'm like, I don't fucking know this kid. I don't know anybody who likes the Capitals.
Yeah?
But I'm like, who's that girl he's with? But anyway, and I just turn weeks of this, days of this, right? And then I finally click on it today, and it's like it's my cousin, my cousin's oldest child, they're getting married. So my cousin, his oldest child, who was born the year I graduated high school, is getting married.
Oh, shit.
And that's how I found out.
To
This kid named Joey, who I don't know.
Oh, you're saying you didn't know any of this information till just that moment that
until
you clicked on that shit?
Because I click on his picture and he has his sign say his sign says congratulations, engaging blank blank. I'm not gonna say the name, right? So and I'm like, and then I know that name, and then I'm really looking at the picture of the girl he's with, and the girl,
Mm-hmm.
and then I recognize the girl. I didn't recognize the picture's him and her, and I didn't recognize her.
How often do you communicate with your extended family?
Today I did because I texted my fucking cousin.
Every time I see somebody's having a fucking wedding.
like what the fuck? Like there's 9 of us, and one of us is already dead. Like what the fuck?
Oh shit!
And I text. This is you want to read the fucked up part? So she called. I got my cousin's.
This is hilarious.
I got my cousin's fucking. I got my.
You Irish people were fucking. You're like Mexicans, but cold Mexicans. You're very cold Mexicans.
Yeah, she feel my hands. So I text her. She called me a couple weeks. My cousin called me a couple weeks ago to ask me for my dad's number,
Mhm.
and I didn't recognize the number, but I recognized the area code, so I answered it. And I'm like, "Who's this?" Right? I'm like, "Who?" I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" I just get right into it with my cousin, right?
Mhm.
Like no time's passed, and then when I see this on Facebook, I have her number. I saved her number when she called me. I text her and she's like, "Who is this?" And I'm like, "Patrick Smith Jr." Like, because my dad's got the same name, right?
Question mark? Exclamation mark?
No, and then I like, does that name sound familiar? Like, do you know? Like, come on, right?
You did put it in quotes?
No, but I fucking. I'm quoting myself right now, motherfucker. That's the only time to be appropriate with that shit. Any other time, you're just being weird. Do you know what I mean?
I said that. That's why I put it in quotes, because I said it a long time ago.
Anyway, and then like hours go by. I'm like, did I text the wrong number? Just like, what the fuck? And then she's like, holy guacamole, I don't know what happened when I recently got in touch with you. Like, she must have deleted my number or didn't save it when she got it. But anyway, and then she told me the news, and then she told me my cousin's youngest son is also joining the army. He leaves in December or January, and he's going to do the same thing in the army that his dad did.
Which is what?
Satellite communications.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Some good stuff.
Which is, yeah. Like, that was the only test I didn't qualify for when I took the AVATS.
Really?
Yeah, I got qualified for everything but that by 2 points.
I
I didn't want it anyway. I wanted to do PsyOps.
Well, why'd you mention it?
Because I remember, like, when you take
very
the AVATS,
specifically.
You take the AVATS, they tell you what jobs you qualify for, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you qualified for everything but this one. And so you look at it, and I'm like, oh, that's what my cousin did. And now his son's going to be doing it.
Yeah.
So that happened today.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I should have picked something that I was going to use on the outside.
Yeah.
I really did pick the most peon fucking thing. You know, I actually qualified for like a radio operator and shit, or communications and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing like major, just like
still clearance.
No, not. I mean,
confidential, top secret.
Maybe not top secret. I'm talking like entry level, fucking private.
You were in the 82nd. Do you get any kind of automatic like confidential or anything like that?
No, I had to sign out my batteries. It's like they don't fucking trust me for shit. Nor should they, because we had a couple of other fucking idiots lose very like expensive equipment.
Like what?
And they locked us down for like fucking 2 weeks. Huh?
What'd they lose?
A pair of night vision goggles.
Just left it on the steps.
In the woods, dude, somewhere, or somebody. Or another theory was that somebody took it and stashed it, and they put us in lockdown, meaning we couldn't go home. Like, we couldn't go to our rooms, and the guys that lived off base couldn't go home to their families, and we were like that for like a few days, man. Like maybe like a week.
Why? Were they just going through people's shit looking for it?
Yeah. And they were saying, one of you has it. There's no way we left it out there and lost it.
Yeah. Somebody
has to have it, and we're not leaving until we find it.
Fucking A, that's crazy.
Oh, dude. And they were threatening with not letting us go on Christmas vacation, because it was, they did the biggest field exercise where we were all freezing to death. Like, I've never been freezing so hard, and we're supposed to do like war game type of stuff. So we're going out into the woods at fucking 2 a.m, like psychopaths. And it's like,
what do you mean, like psychopaths?
15 degrees outside, dude. It was fucking retarded. We're just all walking around and trying to take objectives and shit, and fucking bang bang, like basically playing cowboys and Indians in the middle of the night in freezing weather. So we were so glad to be back, and then that shit happened, dude. And everybody was, people started losing their minds. Like, guys started like getting in fist fights and shit, like at the drop of a hat.
Where do they have you? Like in an auditorium or something? Like, where were we?
No, we in the company area. Cause
so
like
what's that? A structure?
The company area is just like this. Like, it's this big building that has like the arms room, the commanders and platoon leaders' offices and stuff like that. The showers and lockers for the guys that live off base with wives, the married guys, and our barracks was maybe like I don't know, like 3 football fields away.
So this is stateside?
Yeah, this is stateside,
Okay.
man. Yeah, so like before we're supposed to go on Christmas vacation, they have us at, and we went like up to like the last day before we were supposed to go on leave, where they were threatening like we never found him. We never found the fucking night vision goggles.
Did like the commander come in and have a word with you boys about this shit?
Mm-hmm.
Was he angry?
He gave us a good cop bad cop thing.
What was that?
Where like the sergeant major
Yeah.
comes in
Yeah.
and addresses the battalion and goes, "Listen, you fucking cocksuckers, we're gonna find those fucking things, and when we find them, we're gonna skin the motherfucker alive that did this, right? And we're not going to fucking Christmas vacation." And then he would leave,
pissed.
and then that's when the battalion commander does the good cop, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Hey man, I know we're all demoralized by this." You know,
What?
And the whole battalion is like
guy-
sitting under the lamp,
Like
like,
the
I swear to God, I don't have the night vision goggles.
I mean, the guy who ordered it is like, yeah, we're all demoralized by this.
Yeah.
We were here.
Yeah.
He just got done eating a sandwich outside.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like we couldn't have any of that stuff. Like we all had to keep eating regular food, MREs, or go to the chow hall. But nobody could go to Burger King. We weren't off duty for
Yeah.
like a whole week, basically.
That's crazy.
Mm.
You know, but looking at it, in a lot of ways, it's a good thing, and for 2 reasons. For one, they make sure that no one did steal, right?
Yeah.
And number 2, they punish all of you for losing a piece of equipment.
Oh, that they did.
You guys lost a piece of equipment? Are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding me?
So I guess, I mean, when you put it that way, I think we oh my God, I'm so stupid. When you put it that way, we kind of deserved it, you know?
Yeah.
But
Did it die on you?
for like the longest time already, you know?
All right, so this is the part of the show where you guys can guess how much of a budget we're on. And the winner gets jack shit.
Whoever comes closer to $45 has guessed the budget that we have here. This is all like assembled with stuff that we had from like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like I've had this stuff. This really is as ghetto as fuck, right? I really do have to.
That was good.
Better. You gotta get closer, stupid.
shit,
you keep
I'm sorry.
fucking drifting all the
Yo,
way
I'm
over
a
there.
tall guy. I don't know if you
You know what?
noticed this.
Yeah, you know what sucks? We're definitely gonna have to use your camera. That shit better be working.
It's working. Anyway. So yeah, that happened today.
Yeah.
Talking to family members. That's how you asked me, right? Like you don't talk to your family members often, or what? How do we get into that?
I don't even know how the fuck we got into me losing night vision goggles from you finding out about your cousin's marriage on Facebook.
Yeah. My cousin's thing.
Oh, well, Andrew Yang 2020, bitch.
Dude, I listened to him on the blah 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 podcast. It was kind of interesting. Seems like a far out dude. I can see why Hans is into him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of into that dude too.
I know you are. I know.
I want to
you
have
are.
sex with him.
That's gross.
Huh? What?
That's gross. You know how?
Oh.
Why is yeah? I don't know. Why do you think?
I
it's
just
gonna
think of the
work? Do you-
idea
why
of
do you
$1,000 a month every month,
From
dude.
where?
You know
From
what I
where?
would fucking do?
Dude, it's weird. It's like
Dude, he explained it in
Shut
a way
up.
that I wasn't able to
Shut
get.
up.
But
Let me explain it to you like this. It's like we have the Democrats are offering you 3 things, right? They give a guy who will give you money directly, just put it in your pocket. A guy who wants to pay for your school and forgive all, he just wants you to have free school and Medicaid. And a girl who says she's going to go after the banks hardcore because she's
yeah, sure.
blah, blah, blah. And she's Native American, so she don't like that shit. and give you everything for everything. You know what I mean? And be the first woman. That's her pitch.
No, I mean, I don't vote, but
Nor should you.
I just like Yang. The only thing about that whole $1,000 a month is I think that's actually might hurt his the thing that got him attention is
Mhm.
probably the thing that could probably take him down because it just sounds so not plausible.
Yeah.
And because they're saying they're gonna do it like with Amazon, then do with Amazon with what Alaska did with their oil, right? And I don't know what that is.
They
I'm
pay people
imagining.
out. They pay people
I'm
out.
imagining it's
Yeah.
just tax the shit out of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it goes to everybody. I don't even know how that, because I'm not smart. I don't know how business works, so I can't even figure out how you can actually pin Amazon. The government can't pin Amazon right now to pay just regular taxes.
Yeah.
What makes you think you're gonna pin them down to fork up money to fund this thing? I'm pretty sure Jeff Bezos is personally gonna cut off Andrew Yang's head
Yeah.
in a room
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have him chained up, and he's gonna do the whole villain thing, walk around him while he talks and explains how he's the evil master.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think that dude would stand for that shit. Look at all he's accomplished. Apparently, they're getting into military shit too.
Who? Jeff Bezos?
Yeah, Amazon.
Well, they sold. They have a private cloud for the
Exactly.
government.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they also do space flight, apparently.
Well, I mean, he's
Right? So they probably launched some satellites or two if they want to for the government.
Fuck, dude, can you imagine having that kind of money where the government goes, "Can we do business with you?
Yeah. Hey,
Please?"
like they knock on your door, like America needs you.
America needs you.
This is the part you're playing.
Dude, that's why I think the $1,000 thing. I don't know, man. I mean, I would love to be wrong. You know how much I would love to be wrong, but
Do you wake up every day feeling in love with yourself, or just the feeling of being wrong?
what do you mean?
Like you love to be wrong, right? Don't you ever feel like you're wrong?
What are you talking about? Are you talking about a specific thing, or are you
Yeah.
talking like in general?
In general, don't you just wake up like, I love it, I'm wrong? No, all right.
I
never
didn't
mind.
love what?
Just
life?
Yeah.
Oh no! You know what just happened?
What?
We took those fucking gummies, dude.
Yeah, you realize it now.
Yeah.
I took them like
I was
20
like,
minutes.
why is this our conversation? I feel like I'm a little bit out of sync.
Yeah.
Like we were going back and forth so
Yeah.
well,
Now we're just dried
and
up.
now it's like, why are we screwing up so much and having trouble understanding each other?
I took
Oh
'em-
yeah,
I took 'em
because
as
we
soon
took
as-
those 4 gummies earlier.
I took
God damn it, dude!
I took 20 minutes before you did, at least 20, maybe half an hour before you did. As soon as I got home, I just opened the bag, split them, like all right, boom, hit it.
Oh shit! Wait, so you're saying
I'm
waiting for? It's gonna hit me more.
No, but I've been waiting for you. Like I'd be like, holy shit, I'm really fucking high, and you're just realizing it.
Yeah, dude, I just figured it out right now.
Alright.
But we don't know how long we've been doing this.
For 20 minutes.
Can you?
I can verify that.
No, I mean that's
40
gonna sound
40
funny. That's
40
gonna sound
minutes.
funny on the thing, but I really, I meant like how long have we been high doing this?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been keeping a watch on that.
Interesting. I just figured it out right now. I
When
was
you
like,
got up and changed the camera?
no,
Or
when
sat
when
down?
we just had that
Yeah.
interaction where
Yeah.
I like, what do you mean?
Like, what do you mean? What do I mean?
That's so fucking stupid, dude. What? That's what I should have done. What?
Dude, I said what like that once in my life. I had this float place in Brooklyn.
Oh shit,
Dude, I got in trouble for smoking. I got in trouble for smoking in the smoke lab, in the float lab. Apparently, I've been doing it a lot. That the
What is a float lab?
that's where you go like an isolation tank and you just float,
Oh, okay, yeah,
right? And then like I was smoking, and they give you like a little room, right? And then there's another room for like the water. So there's like a room with a shower, and I just threw the blanket down. I used to get high and then go on the float, right? And think like no one would notice because I'd run the shower really hot.
Yeah.
Like a college dorm. That's how I was trying to roll it. And I think I brought a sploof. I think I brought a sploof too.
A sploof.
A spliff.
Oh,
Whatever.
you said it's
Sploof. innocent mistake. Anyway.
All right. I feel like you put that on.
So I done it enough times that when I booked the room, apparently one of the owners came in or a manager came in, and I didn't know. When I came in, she was lying on the couch, but when I came out, she was behind the counter. And she's like, you want to book another room? I'm like, maybe, I don't know. I was like, so we've been getting some complaints about a weird smell coming from your room. And I was like, what? What? Just totally like, huh?
Did you sway back and forth as
No,
you said
but
it?
I was like, I just took a deep breath. I'm like, all right, I can handle this. I was like, okay.
Oh,
That's
no.
what I said. I said, okay. I was like, all right, no problem. And that was it.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude. Well, thanks for ruining the podcast, dude. I feel like we were.
Oh.
I feel like we were kind of on a roll.
So, yeah. Sorry, man. I got there and
This is awesome.
Yeah.
I feel nice, dude.
Yeah. That your
I don't know
second
why
beer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought four gummies was not gonna be a lot.
Because you were shitting on them. You were shitting on them when I was telling you I was taking them on Friday and Saturday. You're like, I don't know, those was too strong, man. I think it's, it's like it's all in your head, dude. That's what you were saying to me, and I was like,
no, you know what it was? Is because I took them.
Took two.
No, I was it? No,
Or was it
I
one?
took one.
Yeah.
I took one the first time you gave them to me, and I don't remember feeling very much high.
Yeah. Even though we smoked a lot.
That's another thing. I was like, and then we also smoked, so I can't really gauge it.
Mm-hmm. Different
You know?
high.
But I don't really remember feeling that high throughout the entire night.
No, but tonight, after taking four.
Tonight?
Tonight.
Oh.
Tonight, after taking four, you're like, yeah, those things got something to it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And I definitely feel it. Yeah, I can definitely tell when I'm like really doing some powerful shit, because the top of my head feels like it's getting sucked up, like, and it's just like a constant pressure, and they're like the stupidest high talk ever, right? No, but it really does feel like that. It's like, whoa. Oh, anyway. All I remember is being in the middle of talking about politics, and then it just fucking spiraled out of control, man.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Hans Kim's here.
Mm-hmm.
He's been here for 11 minutes.
Oh, shit. My bad.
No, it's okay.
You want to let him in?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
So it's been fun being retarded in front of all you nice people.
Yeah. Holy shit. Hey, what happened to the... Oh. How much time are we doing? 47? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. It's a weeknight. I wanted to do this on Sunday. We could have done it, and then just like not give a shit.
Yeah, but I had the Dangerfields, and I didn't want to...
Oh, that's right. You did. How'd that go?
I mean, I tried a bunch of new shit, but it went... Oh, shit. Oh, no. Is that you?
Yeah, in the group.
Yeah, go get... I
Go
guess
get
you,
the idiot?
Yeah.
All
I mean, I guess we can close that out as soon as you get back.
Okay.
Oh, you know what when I just realized, I realized that to tell you to let him up. Now I got to keep this thing going. Hurry up, dude, so I don't have to spend too much time. I'm sorry. Anyway, today's the 24th. Tomorrow the 25th. I'm gonna be featuring, meaning I'm gonna be the middle act in the show at Governor's. And on Saturday, I'm also going to be the middle act at Governor's. I'm going to do two shows there. Oh shit. All right, well let's close this out. I guess we're pretty much done. Yeah, I know.